Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Today, it's going to be Oliveira and Solar here on Gresvan. It's a Wardy replay. Check a link to his channel in the description. Bottom right, it's going to be Solar from Onside Gaming. Top left, it is Oliveira from... Oh, hang on a second. Is it not Dragon Phoenix? DKZ Gaming. Alright, so a ZVT here on Gresvan for your Sunday. Hope you're excited for it. I hope that's why you clicked on it. Oh, man. Should be an excellent, excellent time here. I gotta say, I don't generally watch these replays before I cast them. Sometimes if they're part of like a GSL or something, I will. But most of the time, nope. Nope. So I'm going to be as surprised by this outcome as you are. So DKZ Gaming. Okay, I could have figured that out. DKZ Gaming, which stands for... Give me something here. Really? I mean, it's a Chinese team, which obviously, because Oliveira is Chinese. Dragon Kaizi Gaming. Okay, fine. Oh, it was the merge of Dragon Phoenix Gaming and Kaizi Gaming in March of this year. Okay. That makes sense. Okay, I need to keep up with this stuff, apparently. Alright, hatch first in here is Solar. Rax expand timing here is Oliveira. Pretty darn standard opening from both of these players. Solar's taking Oliveira very seriously. Oliveira did win Katowice, the World Championship for 2022. Has he done much sense? Not a ton of things since, but that's okay. And Solar has never done that. Solar's never won a Premier Tournament. Nor has he really ever made it in around like the final of a Premier Tournament either, or very rarely the semifinals either. He's more of a quarterfinals kind of dude. He's dangerous enough to get into a quarterfinal, but as far as getting to a semifinal or a final and, heaven forbid, winning it, not really his style. But you know what? Cyril never really did that until he started to get awesome either, so... We've got time. That's all I'm trying to say. This Reaper's name is... Jimrat, getting the ultimate pump, baby, from Rocket. Long-time subscriber. We like Rocket a lot. Cast a bunch of his games on the channel, too, over the years. Third base, about 220. A little bit earlier on the third base here, which means there's... is there not speed? Yeah. Actually, sacrifice getting speed to get that base up faster, which is okay. Right? It's not speedlings that are going to deal with this Reaper anyway. It's going to be the Queen and slowlings on creep combined that can take care of this Reaper. So you know what? Getting a third base out before speed, I'm okay with it. Honestly, I might just start doing that, too. Although it's really bad if it's a proxy and, you know, like 5 more Reapers show up and you're like, oh, I've got slowlings and queens. Tumor sniped and, oh, he almost gets out of there. No, Jimrat. The ultimate pump. It did not, well, maybe it found you. I don't know. Knocking down his own unbuildable bricks over here is Solar. El Solar. Third base coming up sub 3 minutes. Great. Starport on the way. And Hellions in production too. So Oliveira doing all sorts of very, very, very normal stuff. If this gets weird, we'll talk about it. But for now, again, happy Sunday. Glad that you're here. I'm Falcon Paladin. If you're new, I don't know. How many people are new to the channel at this point? You know what I mean? I've been casting since 2017. Started on my original channel, youtube.com/FalconPaladin. If you want to see me cast Heart of the Swarm matches and like beta Legacy of the Void stuff, yeah, that's all on the other channel. This is Falcon Paladin SC2, specifically for StarCraft 2 stuff, because Brood War absolutely took over. Drone sniped, nice. Took over that other channel. Brood War blew up, and the StarCraft stuff started to diminish, but I didn't want to stop casting the StarCraft 2. So, I made a channel for it, and here we are. Cloak Banshee follow-up from Oliveira. Yeah, if you're ever like, you've been casting since 2017, where are all of your casts? Well, they're on that other channel, most of them. A whole bunch of them are out here now, though. I mean, oof, we're getting up there, and the cast count on this channel can tell you what. Overlord scouts in, sees... Oh, did you see the tech lab? Yeah, on the tech lab on the starport, so... Banshee timing is about 4:45, 5 minutes, maybe 5:30 if you're pushing it against this timing on the starport. Love the creep spread inside the main base because drops can't hide in areas where there is creep. I mean, this is still a pretty good hide area, but Overlord covering it for the most part. Hellions, let's see. If these Hellions are going to turn into Hellbats, they're probably going to try to stay alive. I don't see an armory in production. I don't see one produced either. That said, sometimes they just want to keep the Hellions alive because they want them part of the push, right? This push is that's going to come at about 6, 7, 8 minutes. Kind of keeps the Zerg player on their toes to know when that attack is happening, right? You can't just set your watch and be like, ah, yes, it's 6 minutes and 37 seconds. The attack will be here in 3 seconds and defend. You have to keep scouting. You have to keep an eye on it because as a Zerg player, if you prepare for an attack at 5:30 and it doesn't show up, and the attack shows up at 7:30 instead, you just murdered your economy for no reason. It's really the hardest thing about playing Zerg, is just recognizing when an attack is coming, when it's real, when you actually have to make stuff, and when you don't have to make stuff. Yeah, these Hellions, not YOLOing, not at all. They're coming in, getting 2 drone kills. You know, it's honest work is what it is. That's the meme. It's not much, but it's honest work. Hellions are like, you left. Oh, and the Lings are like, come on, come deeper onto creep. We'll surround you. That's a cancel. That you are no. Yep, canceled. Snipe the drone. Okay, snipe a drone. I guess it doesn't really matter killing that drone because there are a bunch of drones there to make the hatch anyway. Banshees. I see we got our spores up. And yeah, this is what I'm talking about, right? You need enough Lings and Queens to deal with this stuff, but as far as dealing with a massive attack, not yet. Not yet. And if you just fired up like 30 Lings right now, and Banelings, and Oliveira was like, I don't know what you're talking about. There's no attack coming at all. And surprisingly, actually, there's really not. There's 12 Marines on the field. These Hellions do not really constitute an attack on their own. Oliveira, you're supposed to mount a giant attack. Like, soon. I'm just saying. Not right now, but soon. He's making Widow Mines. He's got medevacs in production. And this is where the Banelings are coming in. Solar's like, okay, look. He can't possibly leave me entirely alone for the first 10 minutes of this game. That's suicide, and he knows it. Sure, there's been Hellion attacks and some Banshee stuff, but that's not exactly what I'm talking about here. There needs to be an attack that Solar needs to take very, very seriously, or else he just drones up to 90 workers in the first 9 minutes and Oliveira dies. This isn't it, man. I mean, I understand all of your Hellions are still alive. And one of your Banshees, but this... Yeah, I mean, this isn't even scary. This is like Solar says, okay, we'll force a pickup, your Widow Mine, kill some Lings, we kill the Widow Mines, whatever. That wasn't even a big deal. I do not like this from Oliveira. I am not on board with this whatsoever. A bit of some lackluster Hellion harass where you obviously were not willing to lose the Hellions to get bigger drone kills. But then the Hellions aren't part of any kind of an attack. The Hellions are providing some level of kind of map control. I don't know. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like this from Oliveira at all. Solar, 82 workers. What did I tell you? Solar's just like, I don't really have to go crazy defending this. Let me just drone up a whole bunch. Then we take another base. Oh, it is the Hellbat transformation. Okay, so this is the one. This is kind of the one, but man, you waited until Baneling's speed was done? Oh, God. Oh, that's a connection. That is a connection. Widow Mines. Okay, big hit, but dead. Minor hit, but dead. Coming up the left side here. Oliveira starting to get into the swing of it. The transfuses are too good. Tried to target fire individual queens there. Didn't happen. Oliveira got a 4th base. But he hasn't been able to kill any bases of Solar here. And yeah, Solar's at 85 workers. He's getting a Lurker Den. This is not looking good for the world champion. And that's the thing. Sometimes world champions are just one-time world champions. They are. Parting won a StarCraft 2 World Championship in 2011. That was really back when nobody really knew what they were doing in StarCraft 2, so Somicron does not take that championship very seriously. Somicron being my partner in crime. Oh, on the Falcon Paladin Hour, which is a weekly podcast that we do. You can search it on YouTube. I can put a link to it in the description. But we talk about StarCraft 2 tournaments. We talk about nerdy stuff, video games, TVs, books. He's an Aussie. I'm an American. So we don't mind. Oh, 15 drone kills. Okay. All right, Oliveira. Knocking Solar back down to the 74 worker count. Remember when I said we're 90 where he wants to be? Not happening. Trying to replace the losses, but that slows his ability down to get more Hydras and Lurkers out, which is what he really wants. And then double medevac drop in the main. Trying not to die to spores. There we go. Finding a happy place to not die to spores. Something the, what? Lurker Den? Spawning pool? Okay, never mind. No more target firing. Lings are coming in, but there aren't any Bane. Now there are the Banelings. Yeah, dropping. Marauder just absorbed like 5 Baneling hits, and he escapes with all of 5 HP. What a Chad. And then a drop down here too. All right. I was talking crap about Oliveira. I was like, meh. His first 10 minutes weren't very strong, were they? But they're pretty good, honestly. This is not bad. Now, I will say, killing drones is nice. Killing 31 drones in the first 10 minutes. I'm not going to say that's terrible. It's good. But what really gets Terran fans excited and what really helps you to win games against elite Zerg players, which Solar is killing hatcheries. Like, maybe this one. I don't know. Depending, no army. Okay, so that's a canceled hatch. That's 2 hatches canceled, not killed. They're not going to show up as killed hatcheries in the unit's loss tab. But I kind of feel like they are. Adrenal on the way. Ghosts coming in. Personal cloaking getting researched. The Widow Mine drops are fun. Really not bad. 40 drones have died in the first 11 minutes. Solar hasn't been able to get any kind of an attack up on his end of the map. Well, on Oliveira's end of the map here. Oliveira getting a 5th base very casually. No turrets up. No army defending it. He's like, I have the power. I am attacking. You are defending. And really, the player that does the most defending in a game, and especially as the game wraps up, if you're defending a lot, you probably died. Although, I don't know, there's been this weird trend of Terran players winning on defense over the last, I don't know, several months, where Zerg players just can't keep up economically, and they know it, and they'll attack into a Terran position, fail to kill the position, and then GG out. It's weird, but it definitely happens. Yeah, so this is a scouting contingent of Lings. Oh my gosh, these are +2 attack, stimmed Marines and Marauders. He wants it, but no! Too many Banelings, too many Hydras, too many Lings. Push up the center here from Oliveira, trying to get some work done. This is a fantastic display from Oliveira. Like, this might be the best game of his that I've cast since Katowice. Snipe, 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 snipe. Good. Okay. This is where the ghosts start to make the difference. Sniping Vipers, sniping Hydras. Is this EMP? I think he missed with the EMP. But yeah, just multiple attacks everywhere. This is how you Terran. It is not easy. It is asking a lot from anybody to play StarCraft like this. Multi-pronged attacks. Macroing back home. Expanding. Solar's throwing up a Nidus directly under his poor command center that just wants to land. It's all it wants to do for itself. This is distracting Oliveira's army, though, and giving Solar a bit of breathing room. Although, oh my gosh, this Widow Mine drop. This Widow Mine drop. The Lings are ready for it, though. Okay. Oh, no, the Marauders. Weird. Never mind. And he lets the Marauders die because he's too busy microing down here against Lings with Marauders. Pick up. Get out. Get out. Okay, good. Man, when I said, I have the power, it took me back. I've been watching She-Ra, Princess of Power, with my daughter, which is a show that she has enjoyed, and she wanted me to watch some with her, so I have been. It's okay. I don't know. For like a kid's show, it's pretty good. Nice Widow Mine shot. But yeah, I used to watch He-Man back when I was, younger than she is now. 1985, 6, 7. I was a big He-Man fan back in the day. So, yeah, it's just kind of fun. Certain things that have persisted from my childhood and into the childhood of my kids. There aren't a lot of them. That's apparently one thing. That's one IP that has survived from 1983 to 2003. Which, you know, that's only 40 years. A big chunk of history for sure. Anyway. Okay, so Solar's gotten Oliveira off his back, which is what he needed to do. That Nidus pops up, almost immediately dies. This planetary, these Lings have +2 attack and Adrenal. They can take a planetary down, no problemo. Drop up north, and they get the hatch. Dude, this is amazing. Not really enough to take down this planetary with SCV support. Oliveira up north trying to get stuff done. This group is deep in Zerg territory and going to die. I think that was just a bad control, a miscontrol there. Oh, I don't know about these lurkers. Go back to your home. No, he body blocks the lurkers in. No. Like, one of them made it in. The rest of them died with barely any value for those lurkers at all. I don't know that lurkers are the answer in this matchup right now, Solar. I'm just throwing that out there. Hydraling Bane with Viper support. Maybe some Infestors. Just Terrans have kind of figured lurkers out. I don't know what else to tell you. Even with the nerf to ghosts to where you can break away from their lock-on ability with their snipe. I mean, that was 6 months ago now. 7, 8 months ago now. Okay, yeah, just sure. No big targets to snipe. Let's get some Hydras and Banelings. That's cool. Might as well. It's a cooldown, right? You use it or you'll lose it. Might as well use it if you have enough energy for one. And yeah, any target, maybe not Lings. Lings maybe aren't the answer here. Another hatch killed. Trying to knight us down south. That is 2 hatcheries killed and 2 canceled. So 4 at this point. Oh my gosh, these Liberators. Oliveira is picking Solar apart right now. He's going to deal... His medevac count does not seem healthy. He's only got 2. That's another thing you can do as a Zerg player to defeat a Terran who's using this strat is killing medevacs. More medevacs you kill, the better it is for you. 9 of them have gone down. There's only 2 on the field right now. Fusion Gore coming in, probably for advanced ballistics, probably not battle cruisers. It'd be weird to try to tech into BCs here now, but he's got enough money to make a couple BCs. He just keeps adding... Okay, that's 4 Liberators at a time now. It's definitely advanced ballistics. I mean, that Nidus Worm should die, Oliveira. But the hatch is more of a priority. And can he get it before the Banelings arrive? No! Very, very close, though. 100 HP on that thing. Wow, this is a fantastic match. Okay, medevac dies because there's Hydras out. So yeah, I mean, that is 10 medevacs killed thus far. Income tab has been back and forth in it, but Solar's got a lead right now. He's at 84 workers. Single lurker easily taken care of. Just snipe it. And Oliveira down south. Solar splitting his army. He wants the hatch. He wants the hatch. He gets the hatch. Oliveira knows. World champion Oliveira knows how this works. You kill a multitude of hatches, and you win. It's like if you kill 10 hatches in a game of TVZ, you probably got this taken care of, man. It's not a guarantee, but it's very likely. Oh, that's a dead planetary. Uh-oh. And Solar's up at the 3rd base, murderizing that orbital. He just killed 24 SCVs, knocking Oliveira down to 55 workers. There's 86 drones on the other side. Nidus is trying to erupt inside Solar's base, not really, or Oliveira's base, not really getting much done here. But, yeah, I think Solar just flipped this game on its head. Like, Solar was ahead the first 9 minutes or so. Oliveira took the reins for the next 8 minutes, 8 or 9 minutes, and now Solar's back on top. Solar's ready to rock. He's got these 90 workers. I've been talking about that all game. But Oliveira at 55 SCVs. I know he's got mules. I know every orbital he has counts for like 10 mules, or 10 SCVs because of mules. But I don't know. Solar's been left alone a little bit too long now. He's maxed out with 90 workers on the field. Doesn't mean Oliveira's army is about 40 supply bigger. So, I mean, if you're looking at bigger supply count, Oliveira, but Solar's ability to remax is going to be a little bit healthier because of the better economy. Well, yep, the better economy, even with those mules. So, ye old Liberator Zone set up to defend against the oncoming horde, but sometimes if there's enough, the Liberators can't really shut it down, but no! A Parasitic Bomb is up. Getting that medevac out of there, and another hatch is going to die. Another hatch canceled, so that's 3 cancels 4 killed. That's 7 in 20 minutes. Suddenly, 145 to 114 supply. Oliveira on a rampage, killing the 3rd hatch, which is effectively mined out. It doesn't really matter all that much. Oh, the Liberator setup is real. Can the Hydras get close enough to these Liberators to kill them? Yes, they can. They have the range upgrade. Lings and Banes. These are +3/+3 Adrenalings fighting. Ghosts do not like that situation at all, but 12 drones just died. More SCVs have gone down too. What an absolute madhouse of a game this had been for the last 10 minutes. EMPs on those queens so they can't transfuse each other against the Liberator shots. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. Picking up, dropping, picking up, dropping. Oh, beautiful Hydra positioning there from Solar, sniping every single medevac as they try to flee. That was huge. That was so huge. It's a 32 kill Widowmine casually parked by this 3rd base, though. For Oliveira, that's not bad. Oliveira, bigger army, 116 to 88 total supply, or total army supply. Income still favoring Solar. Neither player have any minerals to speak of, though. They both got about 1,200 gas, which again doesn't help you in StarCraft. If all you have is gas and no minerals, you can't do anything with that. Infester's on the way from Solar. I don't know if he doesn't have pathogen glands, so if he wants to fungal, he's going to have to wait a minute. Oliveira, this base, he needs to land it ASAP as soon as this creep proceeds, which is not going to be too long. But Free Overlord, Solar, not going to be supply blocked by that. It's fine. Nidus sniped. It was more of a defensive Nidus. Lurkers up. Liberators setting up here too. Hydras to fight against the sky stuff. I don't know if there's enough Zerg to do this. Nice Baneling connections, though. And Oliveira backing out a little bit. These things are like, no, you can't land here, actually, Orbital. Hey, first abduct of the day. I love a good abduct. Against Liberators, against medevacs if there are no Liberators, but I guess in that case, maybe Blinding Cloud, Parasitic Bomb would be a better use of those Vipers' energy. Solar considering knocking down the rocks, leading up to Oliveira's whatever 5th or 6th base that is. I gotta keep track of that stuff better, I think. But okay, 122 to 122 army supply. Solar is even on army supply and has a better economy. Got some infestors in the mix. This group's going to get fungled. There is your fungal. And the Lurkers, you can't retreat. Fungal is so good. Why don't we see it more often? We've seen a bit of a resurgence for fungal in 2023. We don't see it enough, I don't think. It's really good. Oh, that's just bad pathing by Oliveira. Just lost 3 dudes for no reason. And that, I mean, lifting this is pointless. I think that's it. I think Solar has done it in an absolute bloodbath of a game. Dang, 52,000 resources lost from Solar in only 20 minutes. Like 60,000 is my indication that it was just a absolute killer of a match with people dying everywhere. And 52 in only 23 minutes is a lot in my casting experience. Lings shutting this base down. Yeah, man, that is some beautiful awareness. Oh, hang on, hang on. These Lings don't really have much of an exit position other than getting killed by planetaries. They're causing all sorts of problems, though, aren't they? Yeah. Plug up that wall. Maybe. Oh, yeah, that orbital's going to die. Unless you lift it. No, unless you chase it away. Did I call GG too soon? Did I say that Solar has this in the bag too soon? Don't know. I think my caster's instincts were pretty spot on about that, however. Yeah, okay. Nice surround. Yeah, we're done. I think just a complete obliteration of the entirety of the Terran army. There's nothing up here. There are like some Widowmines and Marauders down this way. It's 6 Marines, 2 Marauders, and 2 Liberators in play. That said, something did just kill 20 drones. And it doesn't matter. Solar gets the win. Yeah, okay. You know, I was right about it. I sniffed it out. I felt it. I knew what I was talking about. Sometimes I do. So, GG. I mean, it felt like a 30-minute game, even though it was only 24 minutes. Ever since that 10-minute mark when it really started to ramp up. Just pretty much nonstop. Man, 110 drones died today. 5 hatcheries and at least 3 cancels. Maybe as many as 4 or 5 other cancels. It's hard to keep track of those because this tab doesn't do it for me. 66 Widow Mines went down. 800 Lings, but they did have 3-3 and Adrenal at the end of the game, so I'm okay with it. 25 Liberators is a lot of Liberators to make and to lose. But yeah, end of the game, 10 Marines, 4 Marauders, and like a Liberator with Widow Mines is not going to be enough against the Zerg here. I mean, look, it's not a giant army. It's 10 Hydras, 65 Lings, a Baneling, 4 Lurkers, a couple Spellcasters. I mean, this definitely beats this. But, yeah, it was more the economic situation for Oliveira. We had 33 SCVs remaining. Did this base have economy happening at it? Yeah, he had that base, but this one dying. Major problem. This is effectively mined out. His 3rd base obviously done. This 4th base done. Yeah, I mean, he did a good job slowing down the economy here of Solar, but not enough. Not enough of a good job. It was a good effort. Good effort for sure. And Solar gets that win in this ZVT today. So, excellent. I mean, really can't complain at all. What a great ZVT that was. And the time when Terran seemed to be winning everything, you know? Winning every Premier tournament. Not all of them, but most of them. All right, good. So that's going to be it for me today. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you see and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.